Hello, my name's Kevin and I'm an addict. So I started using drugs when I started smoking and using drugs when I was 17, and it was drugs that appealed to me more than the cigarettes. I was actively looking for drugs, and on the way, found cigarettes and found drugs. I kind of lived not in the city, not in the sticks. Just to say, that's the town and that's the country. And we'd play in the fields and we'd go up into town, and being bored kids, we used to go shoplifting and seeing what we could find around the place. That was like as kids. Then I went to college and got into clubbing, ended up going to university where I started dealing, and then I was full-time using. From the moment I got out of bed, it was either a triple whiskey or a spliff or some heroin or one of those normally. That lasted for a few years. Then I cleaned up and started driving lorries. After a few years of that, driving around the country and looking around, meeting people, soon found drugs again. I was just drinking alcohol, but then on the road, like in different towns around the place, I ended up finding cannabis and heroin. But I wasn't on it all the time. I got a place, got a mortgage, and got bored with the pub scene, and found myself by myself, and soon found while I was smoking cannabis, soon found myself on heroin again. Which has lasted about a good few years. Heroin, crack, and till I was kind of a little bit messed up, that's what was left in my mind, a little bit. I was totally messed up. and found my way onto the methadone program and being homeless and running drugs around to pay for my habit. I cut it out and ended up on the methadone, just methadone, and the occasional bit of using. Occasional using. Yeah, right, yeah, and but I had a plan in my mind to start working again. It wasn't in my mind, it was what the job centre. I said, you gotta get back to listening to the media and about people sitting around doing nothing, and I was kind of mind drifted in and out of being interested and not being interested, and but eventually found my way back to work, found myself clean, going back to work again. Nice place to live, good job, girlfriend, hobbies, and what is it? Keeping up with the Joneses, whoever the hell the Joneses are. Yeah, girlfriend left, job went down the plug hole, couldn't find the Joneses, could I? Yeah, so milling around, back on the drink, back on the drugs, but very unhappy about being on drink and drugs, thinking like totally directionless, thinking, not thinking, just a puzzle, just puzzle. Finding my way into a meeting, a little bit beer goggled, or I don't know what they call, pickled. I was in a pickle. Yeah, whiskey and heroin and crack, and it's kind of a little cocktail, a little bit of a pickle. A little bit of a pickle. So I started coming, so I found my way found my way to an NA meeting, listened to people sharing, and wanted what they had. Did I want what they had? That's kind of a paradoxical thing you do and you don't, like keeping up with the Joneses. Who the hell are the Joneses? Who the hell are the Joneses? What the hell is... Who the hell are them people in NA, and who are them people outside? And what else is there? Just give it a try, got some good advice, and did some reading, did reading, did sharing, did reading, found my way back into work. So got back into work, made a lot of progress with finding a way to express myself, or in a way that for my own comfort, the way that I'm expressing myself in a way that satisfies me would be the main thing. Because I would obviously had all the my own complaints or gripes about. I always say, I'd say I have had privileged upbringing. Went to my parents. I wasn't beaten by my parents. My father had his own business. My mum wasn't allowed out. The rest of my grandparents, my cousins, aunties, uncles, the rest of them, they're all productive people. But I chose, or did I choose it? Blame the parents' time. My father wasn't white, I'm white, and I ended up getting into stealing and dealing, and I like art, which led me into, so that was the thing. I was at school or college, and it was make fake ID, so that was it. It was forgery and hiding things and stealing and dealing and sleight of hand, and so I guess probably so there was a little bit of expressing myself is kind of dig deep. Is, well, nobody wants to hear that stuff. They do, they don't. Like, who wants to hear that stuff? I suppose I only want to. So I just need it as a mirror. See, I can't even look at myself. Can't even look at myself without realising the full extent to harm I've caused. Was it me? Was it them? I was just playing, and just playing around, and maybe I don't know. I say, well, I didn't kill anyone, but I was, I did have customers that found themselves in ambulances and dead, and I have to. Was it my fault? Well, I was there. I was in amongst it. I was in the thick of it, and what is it? I suppose it's just it's like I have the feeling needing to take stock and constantly having to take stock, and the program is that's helping me to take stock and to get a better look at myself. And back on a few years ago, I was on a work program, and the girl there said, you're like 35, 36, whatever my age was. She said, it's about time you settled down. And I was like, settled down? Like, it ain't any more settled than this. Like, what do you mean settled down? Are you trying to tell me I'm not at home? It's like, I'm at home everywhere. You can't tell me you can't tell me settle down. Says, I'm twice your age, girlie. Like, what the hell are you talking about, settle down? But I can say that, well, I don't know. Have I got a clearer picture of myself today? Maybe I was taking stock then, but maybe I just wasn't taking very much stock. Maybe I need to take more stock. And so that's what the program's giving me. And I'm very grateful for it. And 15 minutes, and got to fill another just over 15 minutes. Got to fill another 4 minutes with something. And yeah, so 5 minutes. Still smoking cigarettes. Managed to stop that at some point. Kind of still being in and out of work, working, not working, working, not working, good times, bad times, mental health issues, which I've had. Obviously that's kind of an ongoing thing, like probably since that first acid tab all those years ago. And I say to myself, I'm directionless, and then fish out of direction, and just follow that path for a little while, and then stop and say, I haven't got any direction anymore, and here's your direction, here's a new direction, and which is frustrating. I often try and so I want a new direction, but keep coming up with the same old direction, which can be annoying sometimes, and a lot is very annoying. But with the program, they can give me some bit of positivity. Or more positivity. I was always positive about finding new directions, but the program be helping me to, or a bit of encouragement that looking deeper and yeah, so 4 months clean, and looking for, I suppose, a stronger satisfaction, maybe more satisfaction. I don't know if that will ever arrive, more satisfaction in my direction, yeah, so reinforcement. I've had a lot of reinforcing got a lot of reinforcement of my beliefs and my ideas from the program, and I'm sure if I keep coming back that I'll strike, or hoping, fingers crossed, I'll strike a happy medium somewhere along the way. And I'll leave it there.